Hey guys, welcome back to the CM Life. So I'm going to be doing a different type of video today. This is actually going to be a collab video with one of my friends from college, the Charm Life, and she recently started her YouTube channel. So after you check out this video, make sure you head over to her channel and check out her video. I will put the link in the description box below. So this is going to be, if you haven't figured it out yet, a college tips video. And as some of you know, I recently graduated from college. So I thought that some of these tips might be helpful for people who are either coming into college or people who are already in college and just trying to get through it. This is the video for you. So let's go ahead and get started. And these tips are in no particular order, but I still thought that they were pretty important. So for the first tip, I would say do not procrastinate. And I know that's a part of college, at least for most people, like pulling all-nighters and stuff. But honestly, if you can save yourself the headache, just go ahead and do it. So if you didn't know, most professors will give you your assignments usually a long time before they're due. So they'll tell you, oh, your assignment is going to be due 2 weeks from today, or whatever the case is. So usually when they tell you that, it's a good idea to go ahead and get started on the assignment and work your way through the assignment up until it's due, instead of just waiting until the last minute to do it, because you don't want to be up all night and it's just gonna be a headache. So just go ahead and save yourself the time and don't procrastinate. Also, go ahead and get organized. So if you need a certain book or, you know, a dictionary, pens, pencils, highlighters, whatever you need, make sure that you have them all in one spot so you can find them whenever you need them. The next tip, find your classes ahead of time. So this is usually a good idea because on the first day of class, normally you're going to be running late. Usually that happens to most people. So it's a good idea to just find your classes. I would recommend 2 or 3 days before the semester starts, just so you have a general idea of where they are. Next, I would say get involved. So there's so many things you can do on campus. There's clubs, there's organizations. If you're into sports, if you're into, you know, going green, whatever the case may be, there's probably a club or an organization on campus that you can find that you would be interested in. So ask questions about the organization and, you know, meet new people, network. This is one of the fun things that you can do on campus, so take full advantage of it. Next, and this is my personal opinion, but I would say do not date your first, maybe even second year of college, simply because this is the time where you're finding yourself, you know, you're making all new friendships, and dating just complicates things, honestly. So I would say if you can avoid that your first and maybe even second year, it's probably a good idea. The next thing, go to class. So many people think, oh, because I'm in college and I'm on my own now, I don't have to go to class, I can sleep in. This is not a good idea because sometimes your professors will give you extra information in their lectures. For instance, they might tell you, this is important, make sure you remember that, write it in your notes, it's going to be on the test. And you're not going to be able to get that if you're at home, you know, sleeping or whatever. So go to class. It's not the same if you get the notes from someone else or ask someone what you missed. It's better for you to be in the class and engaged in it so you remember more, so you're learning more, and to help you pass the test. And it also lets your professors know that, you know, you want to be involved in the class and you want to be involved in your education. So make sure you go to class. The next tip, get to know your professors. So the professors are there for you. They're there to help you, you know, so make sure you get to know them. Make sure you know their office hours as well, where their office is located, also an email or some way to contact them, a phone number, whatever. Make sure that you get to know them and make sure that they know that you're excited to learn and you want to be engaged with what is going on as far as your education is concerned. Also, ask for help if you need it. So if you're struggling in a class, don't be afraid to ask for help. You know, you don't want to get so far behind that you're failing or whatever. So make sure you ask for help the moment you need it and not any later than that. The next tip I have for you is use all of the resources that are provided to you. So usually on college campuses, they have tutoring services, career services, a library, whatever the case may be. Make sure you use all of those resources. Someone is paying for your tuition, whether it be you, you know, you're getting a scholarship, whatever the case may be. All of those resources are there for you, so make sure that you use them. The next tip I have for you is budgeting. Make sure that you make a budget. College is ridiculously expensive. So whether you want to just get some food on campus or whatever, it's gonna add up. So make sure you have a budget for your groceries. If you're living in an apartment or whatever, make sure you have money for your utilities, for gas, some money set aside if you want to do something during the weekend with your friends. Make sure you have it all budgeted out because it adds up in the end. Okay, this tip is pretty important as well. It's okay if you change your major. I learned the hard way and I was pretty upset when I had to change my major, but it's gonna happen. Like, there are cases where people go to school and they pick a particular major, and once they start taking classes, they find out that it's something that they're not interested in, or they just want to do something completely different. So it's okay if you change your major. It might result in you graduating a little later, but ultimately you need to be happy with whatever major you choose and what career path that you're going to be pursuing. And last but not least, make the best of it. So college is kind of an emotional roller coaster. Like, you go from being stressed out to having fun to being sad. You experience a whole bunch of different emotions when you go to college. So just make the best of it. There's so many people that are willing to help you, you know, get through it. Have fun sometimes. It doesn't have to always be so serious. When you have downtime and have nothing to do, make sure you get out. You know, if you have to walk around, whatever, just make sure that you make the best of it and have fun with your experience, and it'll be so much better. So those are all the tips that I have for you. But if you would like more information on any of the things that I said, or want me to make a different video, you know, with more tips, whatever the case may be, just let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Also check out my friend's video. Like I said, the link will be in the description box, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye.